Chapter 9, the right vehicle for you. You can have anything you desire by helping other people get what they want and need. Zig Ziglar. Most people go into business seeking a better lifestyle. Some seek to escape the corporate rat race and have greater freedom and control over their lives. Some seek rewards that seem unattainable by working for someone else. Though businesses sometimes give expression to a personal talent or passion, most business owners see a business as a means to an end, as vehicles to get to their lifestyle goals. My purpose in this chapter is to equip you to effectively evaluate business opportunities and to choose a suitable vehicle to speed you on your way to your dream lifestyle. Building a satisfied customer base. Though the incentive for starting a business may be to lift oneself to a better lifestyle, success in business comes from satisfying the needs of others, customers, as Zig Ziglar asserts. Remember, the brass ring for any business involves building a satisfied customer base. The greatest asset any business can own in this socially networked global marketplace, the key to generating residual income, is an army of happy, enthusiastic customers. In the long run, a business thrives by fostering a passion for serving and delighting its customers. This is how so many business owners, entrepreneurs, become almost a spiritual path. For some time, my attention in business has been focused on how I can help others achieve their personal and financial goals. Paradoxically, the better I get at serving others, the more prosperous my business grows. For a business to thrive, it must make more profits. So, for an entrepreneur, true opportunity exists if the needs and wants of people can be met at an acceptable price for the customers and at a profit for the enterprise. To achieve great size, a business must meet the needs of a great number of customers. So, virtually all of the giants of industry distribute products and services that people consume every day, such as gasoline, beverages, food, cosmetics, and entertainment. Even big ticket items like cars, computers, education, and healthcare qualify as consumables because we eventually go back for more. What is it? When we begin to evaluate the merits of a specific opportunity, we typically ask, what is it? We are trying to locate this opportunity within our understanding of business and the marketplace. What is the product? Who buys it? What need does it meet? How big could the market be for this kind of product? We are also asking about the company. How are they distinct in the marketplace? What unique innovations do they offer? Do they have any competitive advantages, such as patents, expertise, or exclusive ingredients? The challenge is in evaluating many businesses arises from the one factor that often defines opportunity: timing. The marketplace is in constant flux. Companies introduce new products and services all the time. The market responds swiftly to some and slowly to others. Whether it's easy or difficult to build a business in a particular market depends on how customers respond to the new idea. A company selling fax machines may not have been very profitable in the first few years. Initially, the fax machine industry had a long, slow growth curve. Other products caught on rapidly and then disappeared, such as 8-track tapes and audio cassettes. With digital audio devices such as Apple's iPod, we may soon say farewell to audio CDs. Does this make sense? When you hear about a new product or industry, you ask yourself, does this make sense? But you have to question your own judgment because few of us can spot a major market trend in its earliest stages. Like most of us, you probably missed many businesses and investment opportunities because you didn't understand them early enough to take advantage. Someone has said that all social trends go through three stages. First, they are ridiculed. Remember those huge early cell phones? How about bottled water? Next, a trend meets resistance and opposition. When personal computers started showing up in offices, many people insisted they would never need one or learn to use one. Finally, a trend reaches a tipping point and becomes self-evident. Most of us recognize the new market at this point and ask, why didn't I think of that? Trends are easy to recognize looking backward, but by that point, the opportunity to profit from them has passed. Ideally, you want to get into a business just ahead of the trend wave, where the fastest growth occurs. But most of us don't know how to read the signs and change until they are long behind us. To illustrate this, I often ask the questions, what color is a yield sign? Write your answer in the margin. Did you write yellow? Do a search online and you will discover they haven't been yellow since 1971. As customers, there is no shame in being part of the crowd that recognizes trend after it becomes obvious. But as a business person, it is important to assess market opportunities with objective detachment. When most people evaluate an opportunity, they think like a consumer. They focus on a product and judge the business opportunity by whether they would buy the product. There are many good reasons to use your own products when you are in business. I frequently urge entrepreneurs to become a product of their product. But when assessing a market opportunity, the questions asked about the product is not, would I buy this? But are customers buying this repeatedly? If you understand the pattern of trends, you realize that a small percentage of us are early adopters. First, to buy a new product or service, so you won't be fooled by the market's current size. If a new product has enthusiastic customers and the product meets a need that is widespread, the market will likely grow. Only those who engage the market at this stage have a chance to grasp the brass ring, a large, satisfied customer base. Top priority, why should I listen to you? When assessing a business opportunity, it seems natural to begin with evaluating its products and markets. Though these may be the top topics of our initial questions, they are not our only or even primary concerns. In the previous chapter, I mentioned that the first question in our minds, though usually unspoken, when evaluating an opportunity is, why should I listen to you? We want to know if the opportunity and the person presenting it are credible. It's easy to build a website and present oneself as an expert. Many people claim to be experts before their paychecks can back up that claim. They might impress you with all kinds of fancy talk and presentations, but as I have always taught, documentation beats conversation. When my original mentor, Mr. Gould, reached into his pocket and showed me his paycheck from the previous month, still attached to the check stub, I knew he was the real deal. I published my results on a website for anyone to evaluate. Many so-called opportunity experts will tell you it's illegal to show actual earnings. They're lying. It's illegal in most states to make predictions of what others can or will earn with a particular business plan. But anyone can and should document his own results. Documentation is essential in evaluating all aspects of a business, especially the company that offers the opportunity. You can have a great consumable product that is priced well for consumers and for a profit. It can have a promising future in the marketplace, but that's not enough to ensure success. With these fundamental criteria met, the growth of an individual enterprise depends heavily on two factors, execution and leverage. The essential of execution. Execution refers to the efficiency and effectiveness of the operation. Are they well organized and reliable? Do they use state-of-the-art technologies? Are they financially sound? Do they function with integrity? Do they focus on the things that matter most to the customers and to the business? Do they devote energy and resources to what they say is important? Do they learn from their customers, their employees, and their other stakeholders? Do they learn from their mistakes and from their successes? In evaluating the company and leadership behind a particular opportunity, a critical question to ask is, will the company outlast the market for its flagship product? Often a company makes its initial mark by introducing a product that's new to the marketplace. Then, if the leaders of the company pay attention to the market trends, they introduce other products and enter new markets. Apple Computers, Inc. introduced the first user-friendly personal computer, the Apple II, in 1977. Then they redefined personal computers in 1984 with the phenomenally successful Mac. After 2 decades in the computer industry, they dropped computer from their corporate name to rebrand themselves as a consumer products company. They introduced the iPod in 2001, the iPhone in 2007, and the iPad in 2009. These three products, along with the iTunes Store, now generate the majority of the company's revenues. The power of leverage. Leverage refers to what takes the growth of the business from a linear increase, adding customers gradually, to an exponential expansion, multiplying the customer base. One type of leverage, residual income, involves getting paid repeatedly for your previous efforts. People get paid royalties for inventions, books, songs, and all sorts of creative products. People can also create residual income by marketing a valued consumable product, taking good care of their customers, and continuing to add new customers each day. One of my apprentices started selling pagers from a tiny storefront on a busy street in his town back when pagers were popular. He sold the service for $8.96 per month and earned $2 in profit from each pager every month. At the peak of pager use, he had acquired over 5,000 satisfied customers. In 1993, over $10,000 each month in residual income provided him a great lifestyle. Another type of leverage involves capitalizing on the efforts and resources of others. The power of capitalism can be found in the fact that everything an entrepreneur needs to expand an enterprise can be had for a price. By offering incentives and rewards, a business can attract the talent, resources, ideas, and strategic partnerships that can lead to dramatic growth. The principle of being of service applies toward these stakeholders just as much as it does with your customers. Zig Ziglar's axiom applies to all relationships. You have to give to receive. For any partnership to thrive, there must be a mutually beneficial exchange of value. So in my business, though I could easily sit back and rest, I am constantly striving to find new and better ways to support and serve my apprentices, business associates, and customers. As a result, I now earn residual income from the efforts of over 1 million people. That's what I call leverage. Does it work? Once you've satisfied your concern for the credibility and leadership behind an opportunity, and you are on board with their products and services in the markets they intend to serve, you will find yourself addressing another set of issues under the general question, does it work? Here you begin to assess your chances for success with this specific opportunity. There are three essential components of this evaluation: the compensation plan, the business building system and tools, and number three, the training and support that is available for you. Every franchise, networking company, direct sales outfit, and affiliate program offers a compensation plan. Each opportunity attempts to reward those who produce results. A whole variety of compensation plans exist. Though they all have advantages and disadvantages, the proof is in the pudding. Here is where the idea of leverage comes critical. What is the opportunity for residual income? Are you able to capitalize on both kinds of leverage, repeat business and duplication of effort? Meet people at various levels of achievement with the opportunity and ask them about their experience. Also, ask to examine the documentation. If it seems you are being offered a something for nothing proposition, move on to another opportunity. But if people are producing the kinds of results and earnings, the amount of residual income that would satisfy your desires, then continue your evaluation. Next, examine the business building system. How do they attract, serve, and retain customers? What kinds of technology are involved, and what do they cost to use? Are any of the systems automated? A good business system helps you focus your resources and energies on the most productive activities. In my business system, I teach that there are only 3 productive activities. First, we need to pique the interest of potential customers and future associates. We do this through advertising, online marketing, and personal contact. Second, we point those who are interested to where they can get their questions answered and get started. Third, we promote events, resources, ideas, and tools that can help our customers and associates achieve their desired results. In my programs, I offer automated systems that streamline all these essential business building activities. The internet makes marketing so much more efficient today. In what we sometimes call old school marketing, we used to meet prospects at a hotel for a presentation, and the process of getting a new person started in business could take a week or longer. Now a person can view an online presentation, get his questions answered, get set up, and have his or own prospects calling and asking for more information in just a few hours. The final component of answering your question, does it work, involves training. Every business system requires some education and practice. You want to find out what training this business makes available so that you can quickly learn the skills you need to succeed. Any program worth your time and energy will allow you to participate in basic training before you commit to get involved. This allows you to understand exactly what actions, skills, and resources it requires to achieve success. One of the great things about the training available in a good marketing company is that it will also help you succeed in other businesses. Will it work for me? Once you have satisfied yourself that an opportunity is viable, ask yourself, can I do it? I wish I could answer this for you because I truly believe that you can. People can learn just about anything if they have the desire and put in the required time and energy. The tremendous power of a marketing program to produce residual income stems from the duplication of a system that enables people to succeed with no special skills, abilities, or prior experience. The key to duplication lies in faithful implementation of the system. It is worth repeating that people don't duplicate, systems duplicate. The criteria for a great system comes down to ease of duplication. This is determined simply by whether average people, those without special skills, talents, and abilities, will actually follow the system. This is so critical. I've seen companies that have great products that meet a need, but for whatever reason, average people won't follow the system. Since these company systems won't duplicate efficiently, these companies fail. So when you ask, can I do it? You are already asking, can I learn to follow the system and show others how to do the same? Based on 25 years of experience, I can tell you that if you really throw yourself into any well-designed business opportunity and you allow yourself to be trained by someone with a proven track record, you will likely succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Most of the leaders in my industry started out part-time, intending to generate some extra cash flow until they could find something legitimate to do for a living. The turning point at which most of us knew we had found a true calling was the realization that leaders in our industry have an opportunity every day to make a huge difference in other people's lives. So the marketing industry is populated with people who are eager and willing to help you succeed. Our success depends on helping others to succeed. Finally, the most important question, more important than can I do this, is will I do this? The answer to this will be found in your own heart and mind and nowhere else. Do you desire a better life? Is that desire strong enough to risk failure? We call a new business a venture because it involves an uncertain outcome. The very nature of entrepreneurship involves risk. Typically, entrepreneurs risk capital, a financial investment, and something called opportunity cost, which is the amount that might have been earned by investing that capital in some other vehicle. As the expression goes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You won't get something for nothing in a legitimate business opportunity. So you have to ask yourself, what do I have to invest in a venture and what am I willing to risk? One great advantage of associating with an existing marketing organization has to do with the minimal investment required to begin. I was completely broke when I started 25 years ago. What I lacked in financial capital, I made up in sweet equity. People often ask me how I accomplish what I have in business. I frequently respond, you really don't want to know. It would scare you away. I made lots of mistakes and wasted lots of time and energy. I didn't always follow what I was taught, but I was willing to give whatever it took to succeed. I invested virtually every waking hour in my business initially to achieve my early success. Another form of capital is known as goodwill. The reputation, trust, and rapport you have built and the spheres of influence you have developed over the years can yield tremendous dividends in this kind of business if you learn how to pique interest without alienating people. This can be a rich source of referrals and collaborative support. Most of the risk in this kind of capital arise from acting without training and support. Having evaluated the potential of an opportunity and the associated risks, you face a choice. You take a leap of faith or let go of your dreams and decide to be content with the life that you have. Ultimately, every success story comes down to a simple two-step formula. A person found an idea that inspired them. Then they worked their ass off to make it happen. There it is. That's the whole secret in a nutshell. Inspiration and committed action. Would you be willing to work as hard for yourself as you've ever worked for someone else? If I can do it, you can. Believe me, it is absolutely worth your effort. Questions for discussion, reflection, and action. Number one, which criteria are most important to you in evaluating an opportunity? Number two, what do you perceive as the mass market opportunities today? And what are growing areas of need and desire that a business might be able to serve? And number three, what sorts of capital are you willing to venture to gain the lifestyle of your dreams?